You're listening to Mad Scientist Radio. I'm Ian Hopkinson.
And I'm Andrew Radics.
And today we'll be talking about SEO, which some of you hopefully will know stands for Search Engine Optimization. It's quite a mystical sort of area, a misunderstood area. So if you're a business that is interested in finding out more, or if you're an SEO expert, then you'll probably want to listen to this program.
One of the biggest questions we get asked all the time is basically, what is SEO? What does it do? Why should I have it on my website? A simple answer to that question is it's a process whereby you can achieve higher rankings in Google. It's really as simple as that. It's making sure that your website is properly accessible by the search engines.
Okay, I'm a small business, and where do I start?
We need to start basically with the back end of your website. Excuse me. Meaning that the search engines are properly able to index your website, which is very, very important for a website to be actually indexed by all the search engines that are out there. Just on that, another question we get asked very often is, what does index mean? I think the easiest way to explain that is anyone who remembers going to a library, when you ask the librarian there about a certain book, she would always tell you, go to the index cards. So you'd flick through the index cards, you'd find out the title of a book. On the card, it will tell you where it is in the library, under what category, what book number it is, so you have to physically go there and have a look and then find the book. That's pretty much what an index is. It's a way that the search engines categorize your website so that it's accessible by the end user eventually if you type in a keyword.
Of course, the great thing is now we can search by interest, which is probably not something to be able to do in the library back in the day, not in the early days anyway.
No, and obviously when you're doing a search on Google, for example, it's a lot quicker than going to an index card. So SEO...
Just slightly.
Just slightly. SEO is also about delivering relevant traffic to your website. It's all very well for a website to say, oh, geez, I get 30,000 visitors a month, but, you know, if they're not looking for your product or your service, it's really useless traffic. So what SEO should do for you is to send you targeted traffic. I like to call it laser targeted traffic, which means that it's very, very accurate and very relevant for people to be searching for you.
That's a really key point. I'm covering in more detail in later episodes. That's essentially what SEO is. What isn't?
Yeah, well, look, that's also
SEO. That's kind of a big thing, I think, for people.
Yeah, I think that's also a very relevant question because we know what it is now. But what it is not, it's not a quick fix. Many people seem to think that once they do a bit of SEO or their version of SEO on their website, that's all they have to do. The days of putting up a website and people coming to it are long gone. You think about it, you put in a search query into Google, for example, you know, you can get literally tens of millions, if not sometimes hundreds of millions of results for that particular keyword come up. So
the competition's incredible, isn't it?
It's incredible, yeah. Whereas back in the old days when the internet was still new, there wasn't that much competition. So you put your website up, yeah, people came because, you know, there wasn't that much competition around at all. Another thing that SEO is not, it's not dead. If you put in SEO is dead into Google, for example, you will find millions of blogs saying that SEO is dead. Now, it might be dead to the author, probably because they did something wrong in Google's eyes as far as going past the webmaster guidelines.
Otherwise known as black hat?
Black hat, perhaps, yes. And they were dropped from the index. They were either blacklisted or their rankings just plummeted because of some change that Google did in their, in the way that they rank websites. So the only people that say SEO is dead are the ones that have been affected by the Google changes of recent times. No SEO company Sorry, no reputable SEO company will ever tell you that SEO is dead, because it's not. It has just changed.
Fair enough. I think it's probably, there's a lot of acronyms thrown around as well. So let's sort of separate those acronyms out from SEO. There's obviously SEM is one that's thrown around a lot, search engine marketing.
Yep.
Is that SEO?
No. Search engine marketing differs from search engine optimization. However, the two really don't need to be competing. Search engine marketing is more about advertising your website on various other websites, such as you can do Google AdWords, you can do Facebook ads, now you can also do LinkedIn ads, and you can advertise on so many different platforms. So search engine marketing is basically advertising, you pay for the ad. Search engine optimization is achieving better rankings for your website, what they call organically. So you're not actually paying for that result.
So SEM, search engine marketing, effectively can work beside SEO.
Absolutely.
A good SEO strategy.
Absolutely.
Okay, that's an important distinction for people to realise, because it does get pretty confusing out there. Other sort of acronyms that we should cover at this stage?
Yes, there are so many other acronyms that are out there for SEO, such as SEO itself, SEM, SERP, PPC, CPC. However, I think that should be a subject for another time.
Yeah, we'll definitely have to cover that in an entire episode. So that's all from us. Thanks again, Andrew.
Thank you.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Mad Scientist Radio. If you've got any questions or want to get in touch with us, contact us on our website, madscientistdigital.com. And you're with, I was going to say, and we're with ourselves. That'd be great.